Hi, this is a video for assignment Modern History of Japan. Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul Azira binti Abu Zaki, metric number 1915808. So first of all, I have to tell you that I was born in year 2000. So now it's 2022. I'm supposed to be 22 years old. However, my birthday is still not coming yet. So basically, I'm still 21 years old. Anyway, my point is, I already become an adult, but we in Malaysia, there's nothing interesting of become an adult. But what if I am in Japan? So in Japan, there is a public holiday to celebrate the youngster who have reached the adulthood. This public holiday event were called as coming of age, or in Japanese they call as Seijin no Hi. The coming of age or Seijin no Hi will be held every year on every second Mondays of January to celebrate these new adults of Japan. For those youngsters who have turned 20 years old or turning 20 years old in current school year, will be gathered for Seijin Shiki. Seijin Shiki is a coming of age ceremony. Okay, before we go further about Seijin Shiki, we have to know about the history of the coming of age ceremony in Japan. We all want to know how this ceremony can become a public holiday for Japan. The coming of age ceremony was celebrated in Japan since around 714 Common Era, which is during the Nara period. It is a ceremony to mark the transition from the child status to the adult status among the aristocratic children in between the ages of 10 and 20 years old. Previously, this ceremony of coming of age were called as Genboku Shinki. The Genboku Shiki and Seijin Shiki is totally different because Genboku Shiki is more focusing on the male, because the male have the political importance in the court's position, and also they have a warrior status, which is a samurai.
また京都冠は大人の証である。
Okay, so Genboku is majorized. This is because that particular person have to went to a ritual, which is very important because the ritual will be affecting the life course. The person have to exchanging his childhood status to the adult status, which is he will be exchange a lot of things. This is including his name, from the childhood name to the adult's name, and then he have to change his clothing, his hairstyle, and also he have to bear with the adult's responsibilities. For example, the daimyo names Nobunaga Oda. His real name is Kichihoshi, and later on become Saburo before he called his name as Nobunaga Oda. So this is the example for the exchanging of names from the childhood status to the adult status. For the Seijin Shiki, is totally different with the Genboku Shiki because unlike the Genboku Shiki, which is the ceremony is more formal and strict, Seijin Shiki is more like the graduation day. So it's basically like a youngster of Japanese graduating from their childhood and entering to their adulthood. Different with the Genpuku Shikin that will be held and organized in the shrine. Seijin Shikin will be held in the hall in every region and every city, so you can go back to your hometown to celebrate it, and you can also celebrate in the current city where you will study. And this ceremony of Seijin Shikin will be have a speech from the mayors, from the member of ward, and then from a few representatives of the new adults.
僕たちもいよいよ大人の仲間入りをさせていただきます。これからは自分の言動に責任を持ち、少しでも人のお役に立てる存在となって社会に貢献できるように努力してまいります。
成人を迎える今日、私を支えてくれたみんなにこの場を借りて感謝の言葉を伝えたいです。ありがとうございました。
And nowadays, it is not only about merely ceremony that celebrating the youngster entering the adulthood, but it is also a modern day kimono fashion show. For the girls, or we can call them as a woman now, they will be wearing kimono, and some of them even wearing the furisode kimono. So furisode kimono is a kimono with a long sleeve like this, and originally worn by an unmarried woman, and it is a kind of symbol of Seijin no Hi, and the style that often wear by the younger woman. This kimono usually inherited by their mothers and also were rent by some stores. This is because for these girls to buy their own kimono for only to wear once in the lifetime is quite expensive. As for the guys, most of them wearing suit and ties, but some of them also wearing a hakama, which is a pen-like kimono that usually wear by samurai in the past. Of age ceremony is a big deal for the Japanese because being adult is everything. Being adult is make you legal for everything, make you legal to drinking, make you legal to smoking, voting, and so on. Basically, you have the rights to make a decision. As for my opinions, it's very interesting to see the governments of Japan make this public holiday and every year's celebration to congratulate and also can encourage the youngster to be more responsible in becoming the adults. By using this celebration, the youngster become more interesting and become more excited to contribute themselves for the society. That's all for me. Thank you for watching.
す。